Good morning, everyone. How is your day going? Mine's kind of been crazy. And I'm just giving the camera a time to catch up to my computer so I can see how I'm doing. And that I'm on the screen, hopefully. If anybody wants to say hi or let me know what products you can see, that would help. Let me just try a couple of things. You never know, what Facebook is going to do on any given day, which is always fun. So I'm coming to you from my kitchen today, and that was kind of interesting, trying to find stuff. But I had this really cool idea, and I wanted to show you. I was watching a video from Jennifer McGuire, and she had a really cool technique that I thought you guys might like. And it kind of looks at some of our products that we don't maybe use that often or see that often or remember is there. Has anybody done that? I know I have to put my hand up. Okay, we should be live. Yes, we are live. Okay. And hopefully that's not upside down. No, doesn't look like it. Okay, so Jennifer McGuire was using specialty papers and some embossing folders, and then I threw in some thin cuts as well and some stamped images. And so the whole idea is just to use them kind of in a simple, quick card. It doesn't take a lot of time because you're using the embossing folders, such as I have here. Don't know if you can see what they look like. Here we go. So this is the wood grain one, and this is one of our florals. So hopefully you can see that. And remember, close to my heart up gives you the raised image on the how you lay it in there. So close to my heart, words facing you. So when you put it down, you get the let me just show you. You get the image raised up rather than just down. Which this side kind of does look raised up too, but this is actually the negative side. Okay, so those are the two folders I used. You can see the two stamp sets. It's a hot mess today, and I will put stuff in the comments later. One of the thin cuts I used was the Stitch Fancy brackets, and then one of our rectangle that has 3 different dies. This is the middle one. Okay, and then some of the paper, which you got a sneak peek right there. But there's like this really pretty paper, which is the pearl paper. It's the ore paper. Let me see. So I need this one. And hopefully you'll be able to see this. It's a little bit thicker, and it has kind of a gloss to it, I guess you would say. Hopefully you can see that. Okay. And there's 3 different colors. This is the pearl, and you might be able to see it a little better on this one. This is the black, and it kind of almost looks, there we go, polka dotty, and it's pretty much the same on both sides. This side is a little bit more, I would say, the back side. This just, they look the same, but this side is just a little bit flatter. This one's just a little bit more raised up and polished, if you will. You'll be able to tell that when you get some. So this is the black ore paper, and then the white or the pearl. And the other one, which I think if you've been to a class you've seen me use, is the copper. Let me see. Are there little pieces? No, of course not. Oh, I'll just take out this big one. So see how pretty? It's almost sparkly, but not sparkly. And see how this side is just ever so slightly different. Okay. That is the ore paper, and then and that's in the core catalog, the big one. Remember, that's going to be going here shortly. And then I used, and I don't know how good this is going to show up. This really takes on colors like crazy, and I'm going to just show you a little piece because I don't want your eyes to bug out. But this is some of our holographic paper, and it really is pretty. I'm probably not doing it that much justice, and you probably see in my pot rack up above, which is crazy. But it's really pretty. It's kind of kind of like a foil paper, so it's a little bit thinner in the consistency of it. And also what I used was the silver foil paper pack, which has lots of different designs in it. And this is actually kind of a flat white, and then this silver is kind of, if you will, like this was the paper and then they laid some foil on top. So it's smooth all the way across, but it gives you that effect that it's been layered on top. And there's lots of different patterns in this. There's a silver and a gold pack of that. And there's other, and I didn't try it with glitter paper, but I bet that would be really pretty. But there's gold foil. Like this is the Oasis holographic, which is more, it can pick up greens, but then it can be kind of gold too. Hopefully that is translating well. Okay, so what did I do with all this, right? Well, I pulled out my embossing folder. Oh, the other thing I used was this new thin cut set. All these leaves that can make a really pretty flower. They can do all kinds of things. Just, you gotta have these. Gotta have these before they go, and they will be gone at the end of this month. I believe they're in the current catalog. I'll double check that. Like again, I said, hot mess today. We'll get there. Okay, so what did I do? Well, you could do a couple of things, and this is kind of cool. I don't know if you can see the difference here. And I'll probably have to hold them up. But this is how it normally is, okay? That's just embossing it. This one I sanded. So it took away some of that shiny, it gave you some distressed lines. And it's really kind of cool, the difference, okay? So try stuff. You could ink over it. You could do all kinds of things. What did I do? Well, here's the first card I want to show you. I just took my ballerina paper. I embossed with that wood grain on that foil paper. I cut out one of the tags. I put thank you from one of the stamp sets up here. And then this is just the solid flower in, or petal in, or leaf, whatever you want to call that. That piece in the ballerina. This one is the full strength. This is the 30% less, just to give it a little bit of difference. And then I did a couple of these, this one and this one, in the silver foil, which is just flat silver foil. It's just like this piece here, but no, nothing raised. Glued those together, layered them up a little bit, and I don't know if you can see, but I also used some of our little vellum, oh, paint all over me, vellum flowers, and you could go and stick a little sparkle. Ooh, let's do that. Let's stick a little, you know me, I love my itty bitties. So let's stick an itty bitty on there, and that'll probably make those flowers show up maybe a little bit better. Oops, sorry, I just bumped the camera. And there's also a hole in there. I apologize if my head's in the way. Ooh, that's pretty. What do you think? Before, after. Oh, I like that. There we go. Okay, I'll hold it up so you can see. So that just adds a little bit and kind of says, ooh, there's something else there in the vellum. So that's the first card. Hope you like it. Let me know which is your favorite. And the next card is using the other embossing folder, and this one I didn't do anything to. I just cut it horizontally. So there's the other piece. Okay. And then I backed it with some Carolina. Again, I used that same stitched rectangle fancy one. And this time I put Thinking of You from this other stamp set. And then this is the black ore paper. And hopefully, let me grab a, here's another tip. When I got these, I punched them all out in black. Oh, got a little distorted. In black, so that way when I go and look, I can kind of just put stuff around and see which ones I want. So this is the flat, just regular black paper, and that ore paper. It's a little bit thicker, a little more depth. It just is really pretty. And then I put a little cluster burst, I think is what they're called. And again, there's a perfect spot. Let's add a little itty bitty to it, shall we? You can see I'm picking them up with my piercing tool, and always go in clusters of 3. Where to put this? Put one there. I kind of want to drop one into here, but then I'm thinking I'd have to do all of them, and I don't really want to do all of them. So we'll just put one there. Okay. Sorry about that. Designing on the fly. Alright, so here you go. Just add a little bit. Doesn't mean much. This is also the ore paper, the black. So there's the 2 cards. Basically it's just stamping your background and not much else to it. Just kind of look in your stash, see what you have, pick a color, and have fun. That's all I have. I'll try and get some stills up, but I'm going to be doing more molding today, so look for that in a couple of days. And I'll also list all the products I used. And if you have any questions, write them down below in the comments. Let me know which one's your favorite, and maybe I'll pick a winner for something pretty. Thanks guys for sticking with me and sharing this video and having fun, and I hope you learned something. And if you try it, please put a picture down below so you can share with everybody. Thanks so much guys. Have a great day, a great weekend, and enjoy the sunshine. Bye now.